again, my name is Gabe Zollner. This is the 13th of February 2018. Just read an article in the New York Times. I'm going to attach the link. You're not going to have to look for it. White House proposes $4.4 trillion budget that adds $7 trillion to deficit. Huh? Talk about fueling the industrial military complex. President Trump sent Congress a $4.4 trillion budget proposal on Monday, outlining steep cuts to domestic programs, large increases in military spending, i.e. the industrial military complex, and ballooning federal deficit that illustrates how far Republicans have strayed from their long-time embrace of balanced budgets. The blueprint has little to no chance of being enacted as written and amounts to a vision statement by Mr. Trump, who, as a businessman, once called himself the, quote, king of debt, end of quote, and has overseen a federal spending spree that will earn him that title in an entirely different arena. How many times has President Trump, when he was a citizen, gone bankrupt, huh? The White House budget request would add $984 billion to the federal deficit next year, despite proposed cuts to programs like Medicare and food stamps, and despite leaner budgets across federal agencies, including the Environmental Protection Agency. Mr. Trump's budget statement calls deficits the harbinger of a desolate future. But the White House plan would add $7 trillion to the deficit over the next 10 years. Last week, Mr. Trump signed a 2-year bipartisan budget deal, struck by congressional leaders, largely without his involvement, to boost both domestic and military spending by $300 billion. You ever think of just bringing our military home, huh? There's no reason for us to be in those countries. And didn't Trump tell us that those countries that we protect are going to start paying for that protection? Well, where's that money, huh? Folks, Mr. Trump's budget, which was drawn up before the package was completed, does not entirely embrace the law that he signed just days ago and proposes spending less on domestic programs than what Congress and Mr. Trump agreed to last week. You want to read the rest of the article? I mean, all he's doing is doing what all other presidents have done, but in a bigger way, fueling the industrial military complex. That's all he's doing. Folks, we've been had, but we had no choice. We never have a choice. You don't want to hear it? Don't listen.